Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. After 40 real love changes, here's how it really feels. After 40, love doesn't arrive the way it used to. It does not crash into your life like a storm, knocking everything over and demanding your full attention all at once. It does not make your heart race in the same reckless way. It does not ask you to lose yourself just to feel something intense. Instead, it arrives quietly, almost politely, and if you are not paying attention, you might miss how powerful it actually is. Because after 40, love stops trying to impress you and starts trying to meet you where you are. In your 20s, love often feels like urgency. You fall fast, you hope hard, you believe deeply that if something hurts, it must mean it matters. You are willing to sacrifice sleep, peace, stability, even self respect just to keep a connection alive. Love feels like something you chase, something you prove, something you endure. In you in your 30s, love becomes more complicated. You are more aware of patterns. You have been hurt enough to recognize red flags, but not always healed enough to walk away from them. You want connection, but you are tired of drama. You want depth, but you are still negotiating with her. Love becomes a balance between desire and self protection. But after 40, something fundamental shifts. Love stops being about intensity and starts being about truth. You have lived enough life to know that chemistry alone does not sustain anything. You have learned that attraction without emotional safety eventually becomes exhausting. You have seen how words without consistency lost their meaning. You have felt the cost of loving someone who could not meet you where you stood. So, when you love comes after 40, it does not ask you to abandon yourself. It asks you to stay. Real love after 40 feels calmer, but no colder. Deeper, but now heavier. It does not steal your breath, it steadies it. You don't feel like you are walking on emotional quicksand anymore. You feel grounded. One of the biggest changes is this: you stop confusing anxiety with passion. In earlier years, love might have felt exciting because it was unpredictable. You did not know where you stood. You waited for message, you analyzed tone, you replied conversation. Your nervous system was constantly activated and you mistook that activation for desire. After 40, that kind of love feels unbearable, not boring, unhealthy. Real love now feels safe enough to relax your body. You are not consistently on edge. You are not bracing for abandonment. You are not scanning for shifts in behavior. You trust what you see because consistency has become more attractive than mystery. You don't fall asleep wondering if you said too much. You don't wake up worried about where you stand. And that peace feels intoxicating in the way chaos never died. Another shift is how honest you are with yourself. After 40, you are no longer impressed by potential. You have waited long enough for people to become who they promised they had. You have learned that loving someone's future while tolerating their present is a losing game. So, real love now shows up as a reality, now possibility. You pay attention how someone handles conflict, how they show up when things are not easy, how they treat when you are tired, stressed, or emotionally honest. You noticed whether they make space for your feelings or make you feel like they are too much, and you don't negotiate with your intuition anymore. That's big change. After 40, love feels stronger, but it's not less meaningful. It just unfold with intention. You don't rush intimacy to secure connection. You don't overshare to create closeness. You allow trust to build naturally, because you know that anything real can handle time, and time is no longer your enemy. In fact, time becomes your filter. You are also more selective, and not in a defensive way. You are not closed off, you are open, but discerning. You know that access to your emotional world is earned, not granted automatically. You don't give your energy to people who are inconsistent, unclear, or emotionally unavailable just because you don't want to be alone. Thanks for watching. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks you.